Hey guys, it is me, OctaCannon, and I'm bringing you today the 4th week of the PASL, and I'm starting with the team builder now. As you can see, I have Tamo, Zeke, Aloe, LL Cruel J, Bonnie, and Madness. As you may realize, this is the same team that I had against the Abusement Park Azumarill. But yeah, I didn't do that intentionally. I built that team, and it just so happened then that these are the same Pokemon. And yeah, that could make me a bit predictable, but I do not look at what I did before, I just look at what are the best mons in my opinion to bring against the team that I'm up against, and I thought that this would be good. This time I'm once again not that confident, like I was against the Abusement Park Azumarill. There I also had some things that I was very scared of, and I have that once again. You can see the team. It's Mega Venusaur, Heatran, Rotom Wash, Mega Beedrill, Doublade, Salamence, Smeargle, Dugtrio, Fletchinder, Rhydon, Ursaring, and Ninetales. So we see here Mega Venusaur is just such a threat. You never know what it's going to do, if it's physically defensive, specially defensive, or even offensive. So I have some stuff that can hit it very well, but he has other mons that complement the weaknesses of Mega Venusaur very good. So that is gonna be really interesting what I can do there. I also think that Ursaring could be a problem because I know what it's going to do, but if if this is going to be like the Guts or the Quick Feet set, it's going to do so much damage to wreck me. It won't beat me on its own, of course, but if I want to kill it, I think I have to sacrifice at least one mon or two, because this is just so strong. Even if I resist the hit, the facade with guts, it's doing so much. My Hippowdon, I count what he could take when I build him physically defensive, or her, when he uses the facade, and I can't take two facades if he's guts. That is like crazy. Adamant guts 252 attack is so strong, and I'm hoping that he doesn't bring it. But of course I can handle it. I just don't think I have anything to OHKO it, so I have to watch out for that. These are really the two mons where I have the most, where I think they are the biggest threat. Like Ninetales with the Sun could be also very strong, and Heatran, Rotom Wash, they are just good. Doublade as well, but yeah, if he brings the Sun, I don't think he would bring Doublade, because that is pretty bad for it. Because like Blue Flare would kill it, it would just destroy it, and the Sun, even, it's ridiculous. And yeah, but we'll come to that. I actually predict him to bring Mega Venusaur and not Mega Beedrill, and I also don't see one of them coming without a Mega, like we had in week 2. But you never know. He could bring like the Sun and a Chlorophyll Growth normal Venusaur. That would be interesting, I'd say. That would be very dangerous, like Growth, Synthesis, Giga Train, Sludge Bomb or something. Oh, I don't want to deal with that. But I actually don't think he will bring it. And yeah, but we'll go into the team now. I started with something that can hit very hard. And this is Tamo. Once again, not bringing the Mega Metagross. Tamo has a much better matchup against this team. Mega Metagross gets walled by Heatran, by Rotom Wash, pretty much by Doublade, and Dugtrio can trap it, and of course Dugtrio can take a hit, but it's faster, of course. Fletchinder could be a problem, let Ninetales, Rhydon. Just too many problems for Mega Metagross. And that's why I decided to bring Tamo again, because he has a pretty good matchup. As you see, I brought Earthquake, Aerial Ace, Stone Edge, and Substitute. So Earthquake is to hit Hedron, to also maybe do even a bit damage to Doublade, because that thing eats up all the hits. Do a bit damage to Rhydon. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is for. It's mainly for the Hedron, because that's something that's also very annoying. So, and then I was taking the Aerial Ace to hit the Mega Venusaur. It's actually a 2-hit KO to Mega Venusaur after rocks, even if it's physically defensive. If it's not, I don't even need the rocks. It's just so bulky that that thing is such a threat, really. And I can Okohedron after rocks with the Earthquake. Yeah, I would have loved to take Adamant, but I couldn't, because that's what I need to outspeed everything, even like Mega Beedrill. Because I don't really expect him to bring Mega Beedrill, but if he does, that's like the counter. I can even switch that in on that, because it has nothing to hit me hard. And of course I don't expect it, but I don't want it to wreck me. I just want to outspeed everything with Tamo. And when he is Mega Evolved, he's like 150 speed, Beedrill is 145 speed, so that's what I need to outspeed it if it is Jolly. And yeah, that's why I can't bring Adamant, even if I would have liked. But so now I have to rely more on the rocks. That's why I also I Oko Mega Beedrill without the rocks, but I Oko Salamence only after the rocks with the Stone Edge, which is crazy. I Oko, of course, Flaginda, Ninetales, Smeargle, even if I don't have anything super effective but on that, but this thing takes no hits. The same with Dugtrio, I can kill that with an Aerial Ace, which is pretty ridiculous because it's like a 60 base power move, but it gets the stab boost and the tough claw boost, and it just wrecks Dugtrio. And I can 2-hit KO Ursaring, and I think Tamo is one of the monsters that could take a hit from that. Like one, but not more. And oh, if he could have Rock Slide or Ice Punch, or maybe like Avalanche would be crazy. I can't take that, of course, so I have to watch out for that. But as I said, I can outspeed everything, and then I realized I don't even need a fourth move. Because what would I need to hit else? Rotom Wash. I can do a bit damage to Rotom Wash with the Stone Edge, but I have no other moves that could do more damage. This is the strongest move I have against Rotom Wash. Doublade, I thought about bringing Fire Blast for Doublade or something, but I looked at it, and even if it's not specially defensive, if it's like 252 health and Eviolite, I do not even have to that with Fire Blast, and that could miss, and that's very easy to counter, and I don't want that because it kills me. Just Iron Head, Gyro Ball, anything. Destroys Tamo. So that's why I don't even want to match up with that. And yeah, Settlements, Smeargle, Dugtrio, Flaginda, Ursaring, Ninetales, everything. I have everything for that. Mega Venusaur, Heatran, and Rhydon. I can't do anything against that as well. Like Rhydon and Doublade are so strong against my whole team. It's ridiculous. I hope he doesn't. I very much think he brings at least one of them, but I don't really see him bring both, because like 2 Eviolite uses, or maybe with Fletchinder even 3 not fully evolved Pokemon are very risky. So that's why I picked the Substitute. Substitute is great. I can substitute on a Protect maybe from Ursaring and Beedrill, or other things like Heatran could bring Toxic, and Toxic from Heatran maybe. I don't really know if you could do that, but like Toxic from Heatran, Will-O-Wisp from Rotom, Spore from Smeargle. That's things I want to substitute on. If I see Smeargle in front of me, I'm clicking substitute 100% because he can't do anything. Really nothing. What should Smeargle do to break sub? Impossible. Or if I predict a switch, then I can do that as well. But I think on a switch I'd much rather just click Stone Edge, because that hits so hard, rather than losing 25% of my HP, and maybe if Doublade comes in, it's not even bringing me anything. So yeah, but yeah, as I said, I can substitute on any predicted status moves or protects. So that's pretty huge. I thought that substitute would really be a good idea. I have unearthed just because maybe he would. Yeah, I don't know why. Just pressure is not even that useful. Maybe if he brings something with a berry, and I don't know, it's not really that great. But pressure is not that much better, and then rocket. I don't even know why he gets that ability, like double edge or something. It's like the only move that is useful for. And then I went on with Zeke. Those are like my two main uh, fast threats. But Zeke, I don't know. He can be very useful, but if he predicts me to go for a certain move and I'm locked in with the scarf, I'm in in big trouble. So if I do like blue flare on a Heatran and I give him the boost and then I also have to switch out, oh yeah, that's I go for Psychic on the Mega Venusaur, something else comes in. I always have to switch out, and that is not good because, as you see, I don't have the U-turn because I need so much coverage. Yeah, I'm really not sure about that thing. I would have loved to put like Expert Belt on it, but here's why I didn't do that. I speed tie with an Adamant Salamence, and then I can also speed tie with it if he has a Dragon Dance up. If he's not Jolly. If he is Jolly, that could be a problem. But the plan is so I can just switch that in, and he could go for a move. He could also go for a Dragon Dance, but then I still have the possibility to outspeed it. That's like the only Salamence is like the only reason I have to go for that Scarf, and also for Mega Beedrill. So he maybe, if he brings the Mega Beedrill, I'm in. He brings that in. He goes for the Protect. I go for like Blue Flare, and he doesn't know I'm scarfed. He goes for the knockoff on the Drill Run, on the U-turn just to get out. I'm faster. Bam, it's dead. Like that's the thing I think the things I have that for. Also Duck Trio. It is huge that Duck Trio doesn't outspeed me, so he can only go for the Sucker Punch. If he's like sashed, yeah, I need the rocks, of course, but that is it's really good for me. So mm, Salamence is not the only reason, but like the biggest. I can also outspeed Scarfed Heatran, but why would I even want to do that? Because I have nothing to hit Heatran with. Nothing. Heatran was this completely, and you pretty much know that I could have the Focus Blast. So he maybe don't want to risk that coming in, but on a blue flare, he probably do it anyway because that wouldn't even do that much damage. But I have Psychic, Blue Flare, Energy Ball, and Glaciate. Blue Flare outgoes not specially defensive Doublade. Glaciate outgoes Salamence after rocks. I can outgoes Meagle with pretty much anything like Psychic or Blue Flare. I can outgo Duck Trio with a Blue Flare. And I can also outgo not specially defensive Rhydon with the Energy Ball, which is very good. I can 2-hit KO Rotom Wash after rocks, even if it's specially defensive. Like that's what I need that for. I have Aloe, which will come to later for the extra grass coverage, but I need like grass is he has like a very strong team, really. His picks are so good coming together. Like he has some grass weaknesses in Rotom Wash, in Duck Trio, in Rhydon, and then he has Doublade, Heatran, Mega Venusaur, which take nothing from a grass move. Legenda, I mean, yeah, it's really, really good. His team is extremely good, I have to say. It's like, not the picks you would say, oh yeah, these are like strong Pokemon, like Smeargle or Ninetales or something, but they together are very strong, and I fear that very much. He does not have the best ways to get rid of rocks, like Defog Flaginda, Defog Salamence, that's like his only ways. But it's still scary. It's still very scary, that team. Yeah. And as I said, I can 2-hit KO Mega Venusaur after rocks, even if it's specially defensive with his Psychic. I can 2-hit KO Ursaring with a Blue Flare. Yeah, I'm also faster with this Scarf than Quick Feet Ursaring. That is very good to know as well. That's like Big Teeny strength, be faster than things, hit him hard if I don't get predicted. Then I knew I needed to bring something for the Rotom Wash, because Rotom Wash is... I don't like that thing. For the Rotom Wash, for the Rhydon, for stuff like that. That's why I brought Aloe. I don't have the Stealth Rocks on that, but I'll come to the rocks later. I first had the rocks on that, then I realized that Madness is very good as well, and it's easier for her to set up the rocks, because then I can put some extra coverage and the recover on Aloe, which is pretty good. I have the Storm Drain. If I predict the the Hydro Pump, and also he can't go safely for the Hydro Pump. So like I have Madness in. She maybe doesn't have Will Wisp, or I don't know. He goes for the Hydro Pump. Bam! I bring in Aloe, and Aloe 2-hit KOs Rotom Wash and the rocks at +1, even if it's specially defensive. Those are a lot of things that have to come together that I can do that. But if I'm at +1, I can do a lot. I 2-hit KO Rhydon with the Giga Drain, even if I'm not at +1. I 2-hit KO Heatran after rocks with the Earth Power. I 2-hit KO a not specially defensive Doublade after rocks with the Earth Power. I OHKO Duck Trio. I OHKO Fletchinder. That's why I have the Ancient Power as well. At first thought I maybe didn't need it and I can put the rocks on that, but then I would have been set up further for Salamence completely. But I 2-hit KO Salamence after rocks. I 2-hit KO Mega Beedrill, but I would never stay in on that thing. Never. No, in no universe, because it doesn't one-shot me, I think. Yeah, with the U-turn it does. Yeah, with the U-turn it does one-shot me, but I think there's like a 10% chance that I live it. That's why I also made it specially defensive, because I try to maybe live the U-turn from a Mega Beedrill if I put all the EVs I had in defense, but that didn't make a huge difference. It's just so strong. That thing is strong, really. And I also 2-hit KO all offensive Ninetales after the rocks. The Ancient Power, maybe I get a boost. Yeah, Ancient Power can get me a boost. That would be great. I can get boost from Storm Drain, I can get boost from Ancient Power, and if that is working good, I can maybe sweep with Credilli, which is crazy. But as I said, a lot of things have to come together that this works. But I think Aloe is very good in this matchup. You see, 252 HP and 84 special attack and modest to do so much damage to some things. And then I go into special defense, because why not? Physical defense. I realized that it doesn't make that much of a difference. He has such strong physical attackers, like Mega Beedrill, Doublade, Salamence, Rhydon, Duck Trio, Ursaring, crazy, Fletchinder. I'm really not a huge fan of of Fletchinder. I don't know what it would do. I mean, I saw one match of the Bombay Bishops where it swept the enemy, but I can't really see that happening. I don't even think he will bring it against my team, because he knows I'm setting up the rocks every time, and he knows he doesn't have very good ways to get rid of them. That's why I also don't predict like the Mega Beedrill Rotom Volturn call, because he knows I'm bringing the rocks. He knows. And Mega Beedrill is so weak against rocks, because it's always U-turning out every time and comes in on the rocks, loses 25%. That's not good. That's also a good way to whittle down the Rotom Wash. Yeah, but we'll come to the rocks. Yeah, I have said everything about Aloe, I think. Madness. I bring it again, specially defensive. The 36 attack is that I can do the stuff I want with it. OHKO Mega Beedrill after rocks with the Rock Slide. OHKO Fletchinder, OHKO Heatran after rocks with the Earthquake. 2-hit KO Salamence after rocks. OHKO Duck Trio, OHKO Offensive Ninetales. OHKO Smeagol after rocks with a Sandstorm damage. So, he comes in on rocks, he gets Earthquaked, he puts me to sleep, he sets up Sticky Web, I don't know, gets killed by the Sandstorm. And I 2-hit KO Ursaring after rocks, but yeah, like Ursaring is so strong. I don't know. This is gonna be ridiculous. Yeah. That's why I have the 36 attack investments. I have 252 HP, 220 special defense, plus careful nature. I have the Sandstream, because I thought that would be good to whittle some things down. Get rid of the sun that maybe the Ninetales wants to set up, which is great. Yeah, the sun is something I'm really scared of, so that's also why I brought Madness. I at first thought I wouldn't bring her, because I would set up the rocks with Aloe, but then I looked, this was the last one I needed to take, and I looked at my team and I thought, like, Hitmontop has such a bad matchup. I realized that Hitmontop has bad matchups against a lot of things. Tauros is very dangerous to use. Spiritomb was like my next thought. I also thought that Electros could be good, but I wasn't sure. And then like Mr. Mime is bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm I'm really hoping that at one point I see a matchup where I can use him, but we'll see. We'll see how this match goes. It's also a in-division match, so we'll get a rematch. So it's gonna be great. But yeah, you see like Stealth Rock, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Slack Off. That's a standard set. I would have liked to take maybe Toxic against the Royal Wash so that I can stall that out. But actually, I looked at what Rotom does to me with a Hydro Pump, and it's crazy. Like, even if he's not invested in special attack, he does so much to me. So that's also a very huge thing that I have 3 months actually to take those Hydro Pumps. Like, it's nothing. Actually, for Lowy, it is nothing. But yeah, you see, especially defensive, it's physically bulky anyways. It's even more physically bulky than especially even if I put all my points in that. But it's great, yeah. Then I go to the next wall. Hello Cruel J, once again. Yeah, Cruel J and Madness are like the mons I brought every time, Barney as well. And Goodrow was so not on my list, but it was on my list, but it was not like my top tier picks in my top tier picks for UU. But I saw it and I knew I would want to take it, and it's really good. But I'll come to that later. So now the Tentacruel. Rapid Spin, Scald, Knockoff, Ice Beam, Assault Vest, Liquid Ooze for this damn Venusaur. He's not leech sealing me, he's not giga draining me. He can only synthesis if he has it. I'm really hoping for Mega Venusaur without synthesis, because that would make things a lot easier. But I also have to predict like an Earthquake, physically offensive. Mega Venusaur, I don't know, but I am physically defensive, I can take some hits. Actually, yeah, look at that EV spread. You wouldn't think that Tentacruel is physically defensive. So you have like 252 HP, 180 defense with a bold nature, the 62 in special attack is for the things I'll say later. But I can live an Earthquake from a defensive Rhydon, from any Duck Trio, and I have a pretty good chance to live a +1 Jolly Dragon Dance, +1 Jolly Salamance's Earthquake. So if Salamence gets a Dragon Dance up, I still live. I still have a good chance. I think it's like 80%, 70, 80% like that, to live an Earthquake from that if I'm at full health, which is crazy. I mean, that thing is huge. And also I can Oko Salamence after rocks with the Ice Beam. That's why I have that. Only for the Salamence, but that's such a. It's so strong. If that thing gets like a Dragon Dance and a Moxie boost, it's over. Really, like. I really don't want to know what happens then. But yeah, you see, I have the Rapid Spin to get away hazards. Rocks can set up from Heatran. Rocks can be set up by Smeargle. Smeargle can set up everything like Stealth Rocks, Spikes, Toxic Spikes. No, just get them away, really. Duck Trio I think can also set up rocks. Rhydon can set up rocks. So I don't want that. I don't want any of these rocks because I need my mons to be at good health. That's why I'll sacrifice Alloy Cruelty to get away the rocks and maybe knock off one or two items or get off a Skull Burn or something. That's what it does. Or Coast Elements after rocks with Ice Beam. 2-hit KO offensive Heatran after rocks with a Scald. 2-hit KO Rhydon, even if specially defensive. Oko Legenda, Oko Duck Trio. Yeah, spin away hazards. Knock off some stuff. He has 2 EV Light users. At least I don't know if you would run like EV Light Fletchender. I don't know if he gets the bulk upset, but that could be interesting. But he doesn't take it, so I don't really know. But yeah, I can knock off things. I can. Yeah, that's good. Mainly for Dublade and Rhydon, that's great. And yeah, then I can Scald. Scald does good damage to everything, and it can get burns, which is good. Which is really good. He also has nothing that doesn't take damage from Scald, and he only has 2 mons that can't get burned from it. 3 actually. Heatran, Legenda, Ninetales, and Ursaring doesn't care. But a burn would be great, even on the Mega Venusaur, even if it's not physically offensive, but only specially defensive or offensive. I get the burn, it's just some damage to whittle it down. It is good. So, burn on the Salamence would be great. Burn on the Rotom Wash would even be good. Yeah, probably like everything apart from Ursaring, Scald is great. It is perfect. Like, it either kills or it can get a burn. Yeah, that's it. That's like the things it needs to do. Or does a lot of damage at least. But yeah, because all the monsters that can't get burned by it, they take super effective damage. Yeah, that's what LL Cruel J does for me. And the last one is Barney. Barney Classic Assault Vest, Zap Zipper, again for Giga Drains and Leech Seeds, or a Spore from Smeargle, so I have 2 things that I can switch in on Smeargle without running the risk that I can get put to sleep. If he runs Dark Void, maybe, like, he could predict me to do that. That would be actually very strong. But yeah, that thing does a lot of damage. I had to put like 252 in HP, I would have done that anyways, and I put 84 in defense because I need to live some hits. I now can live a Dragon Claw from I think from a Jolly Salamence, or from an Adamant Salamence even. Dragon Claw, Outrage. In no way I can take. There's no way I can take that. But I could live the Dragon Claw, so if I really need to play risky, I try to take it, or maybe he predicts me to switch out Ghost for a Dragon Dance, because I know I could take it, and then BAM! Draco Meteor, it's dead. That would be like the perfect scenario. But of course, I Oko the Salamence with the Draco Meteor. I also Oko a not specially defensive Rhydon with a Muddy Water. I Oko the Fletchinder with that, I Oko the Duck Trio with that, and I can also 2-hit KO an offensive Ninetales. Everything I say is not with the Sun up. If he brings the Sun Ninetales, I can of course not 2-hit KO that with the Muddy Water. But anyways, that's like the things I want to hit with Muddy Water. Also 2-hit KO Heatran after rocks with Focus Blast. I need to hit that, of course, but I can do that. I first thought of going for Earthquake, but then I'm like, I have a problem with burns, and also Earthquake is great. Not Draco, Focus Blast is great against Ursaring. It Okos that thing after rocks. It does a little bit more damage than Draco Meteor. I can Oko Ursaring after rocks with the Focus Blast. I can Oko Smeargle with the Focus Blast, but also with the Draco Meteor. Then I, of course, as my last move, have the Fire Blast, because it can Oko the Mega Beedrill after the rocks. Yeah, it's like you would think it it would do more. Of course, I don't have that much investments, but you would think it all calls a Mega Beedrill, but it actually takes it with it has the chance. I think I'm doing between 96 and 1.5 or something. I don't know. So it has the chance to kill it, but it's not very reliable. And I can also 2-hit KO Doublade after the rocks. Especially defensive Doublade would be very good against me. I hope he doesn't realize that. If he doesn't, if he brings Doublade but it's not specially defensive, that would be very good for me. If it's not even defensive in any way, that would be great as well. But yeah, I'm really seeing him bringing the Doublade as well as the Rhydon, even though they are two Evil Life users, but they're very strong against me. The Salamence is strong, Mega Venusaur is strong. I expect him to bring Heatran pretty much every week against anyone. I've played against him before. He had Heatran there as well. I know that Madness was it. No problem. I think the last time he used Heatran it had like an Assault Vest or something, or I thought it has like it had like 4 attacking moves. He had like I think Flash Cannon, Earth Power, Ancient Power, and a Fire move. I think that was it. He almost swept his last enemy with that, so I have to watch out, but if he brings that, if he brings like a Heatran that is not that stupid stall thing with like Toxic Protect or anything like specially defensive or an offensive Heatran would be great actually for me. But I don't know, he's a very good enemy, I know that. I played him 2 times the last season. I won one, I lost one, because he brought out the double scarf, which I didn't expect. And then I faced him again in the finals, which was great as well. And I won that actually, because I really thought he would bring the double scarf again, and he did, and I could handle it a bit better, because I knew what to bring. But he's very good, he's a good team builder, he's a good battler, and I'm really looking forward to battle him, but I'm also a bit in fear, because I think he could beat me very well. And like outplay me, I probably need to do some risky predictions here. But we will see how it goes. It is a bit longer for me than it is for you to see the battle. And I hope you enjoy it. I will enjoy it. It doesn't depend on what the what what it is that comes out. If I win, if I lose, I think it would be a great battle anyways. And I'm looking forward to that. I hope you do as well, and I'll see you in the battle. Hey guys, I'm back with the battle of week 4 against Rohan and the Bombay Bishops. And here we see the enemy team. He has Rotom Wash, Ninetales, Ursaring, Doublade, Duck Trio, and Heatran. So I was right that he would bring the Ursaring and the Ninetales. Those were like the biggest threats. Also Doublade. So I don't know what he would want to lead, but I guess that Madness would be good. Yeah, brings in Rotom. What would he want to do here? Would he Will-O-Wisp? He does not have any Defogger, so I'm just going for the Stealth Rock here. I tell him that I am recording this. So he goes for the Volt Switch, predicting me to switch out. That is great. He has the leftovers. And what do I predict him to do here? I actually think he could be for... I guess he could just Volt Switch again, but I'm going into a low A here. Yeah, that was a good play from him. Didn't expect anything else. Because I couldn't have done much to him. But anyways. I have the rocks up, that is great. I don't know what he wants to bring in here. Ursaring would probably be a good play, but I don't know. Don't know what he has. Blade comes in. So Blade. Do I switch out or do I try to take a hit? I actually I don't know. I think I'm going. Should I go for the Earth Power? I think I'm doing it. Maybe he will go for a Sword Stance here? Or maybe he will just attack me? I don't know. I want to go out into Madness, but then I probably had to pull a double. Because I'm pretty sure that Rotom would come in then. So I'm just trying to hit it with an Earth Power. So let's see what he does. Yeah, I'm expecting a Sword Stance here. Just because he wouldn't think I would stay in maybe. But yeah, Madness walls it, so I think it's gonna be okay. He cannot one-hit KO me, I think. I'm pretty defensive, a lot of HP. But I also do some great damage back to him. So let's see what he decides to do. He stays in. Wow. Yeah. What do I do here? Yeah, I know I need to switch out because I can't take much. Yeah, Iron Head, okay. At this point, I think I'm going to slack off just to see what he does. Because switching out would actually, I think, be a good play here for him. I don't see him staying in, but I don't want to predict the Rotom right now. I just want to be full HP. I think I could maybe go into Gudra after this, because I don't even know what he has for it. Maybe Dugtrio, I don't know. But if Dugtrio has a Sash, it is 100% broken if it comes in. He stays in, okay. Shadow Claw. So does he want to crit me or something? I'm faster, I'm going for the Earthquake right here. Iron Head. And does it kill me? Does it kill me with a Shadow Sneak? So I do know that he's slower than me, so I bring in a Lowy here. I don't want to risk him dying to Shadow Sneak. Yes, and that doesn't kill me. So I'm not going for the Earth Power right here. I'm going for the Giga Drain. Because maybe he switches out into Rotom Wash here, because Arthur can come back in without dying to the rocks. So he stays in, okay. But that's great, I have one Mon down. Doublade was a threat, of course. Because this thing can sweep everything, as you saw in the GBA or maybe in the GBA D-League as well. So, Doublade winning 2 championships there. It's not going to win this battle. Yeah, this is so dangerous. Yeah, this is killing something right here. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I'm going for recover. That was a good play. So now I don't know what he wants to do. He's probably going to be faster than me if he has any investment. But actually, if I go for an ancient power here, I can maybe get a boost, and that would be great. I know that, yeah, probably I should sack off Madness right here, because it gets killed by everything. And it wrecks some Sandstorm damage on Polo. But the Sab would be great as well. So what do? He doesn't have sticky webs. So I actually think that LL Cruel J is the best play. Yeah, I cancelled a lot here, but I realized I need a Lowy for the Rotom Wash. And I need maybe Hippowdon so that I can get away the sun. Sacrifice it to get up the sun. LL Cruel J is can take a hit. He has to go for close combat right here, probably. So I think that's the best play. And yeah, it is. I don't think he's going for anything else than close combat, because nothing else would kill me. Like Facade can't kill me, Earthquake as well. If you predict me that, yeah, okay. That was a nice prediction, I have to say that. So, what do I do right here? Do I maybe go into Tamo and go for like a substitute to rack up more damage on him? I'm really not sure at the moment what I want to do. I'm thinking about it. I mean, I think I need to bring Aerodactyl in here. Go for the Mega Evolution and substitute. This thing is such a threat. It's not even funny. This thing is so dangerous. I knew it from the beginning. But yeah, he did his job, he brought it because it's great. I don't have a lot of things. I knew that I needed to sacrifice something, but there was very good prediction right there. I really expected him to go for close combat because I could have lived an Earthquake, maybe got an Ancient Power Boost or got some health back or something. But I couldn't risk it, I just couldn't. So Ice Punch, okay. So he probably has Facade then. And yeah, it's not very good that I need to go for another one, but I have to. Because now, after this damage, I can kill it with a Stone Edge. And that's what I do here. If I hit it. If I don't hit it, then this is going to be very hard. And okay, yeah, but Victini could kill it, but Aerodactyl is like a very big threat to his Ninetales and the Heatran, so I would want to keep it very much. So let's see what he does here. He thinks about it. Maybe he's not going to attack. I don't know. Got a switch on a substitute. I don't know if that would be great. So if he maybe brings in like Rotom right here. Oh man, I miss it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ah man. Ah, that sucks. So what do I do here? I actually cannot risk him going out, so I'm going for the Psychic. Yes, it takes it out. Ah man, that could set me back very much. And now he can bring in Duck Trio and can probably kill me. I mean, I can live a Sucker Punch. So at this point, I should probably sacrifice Madness and bring in this thing. I don't think he's staying in. But what does he go into? I mean, Muddy Water hits 3 of those things super effective. So I'm going for it. He stays in. So he sacrifices that. I'm going for another one. Or do I? Yeah, I do. Because if he comes in, he dies. Maybe the Rotom... I actually should look up. He's going for. Oh, he's not locked in. I actually expected him to be locked in. But let's see. I need to calc what kind of rotom this is if I hit it. Do I? Do I even stay? I don't. Yeah, I actually think I should stay in on the rotom, predicting him to volt switch. I think that's the play that I need to make if he comes into rotom right here. Let's see. If he brings in Dugtrio, I think I can live in Earthquake if he's not like Choice Bandit. But Victini doesn't do a whole lot right now. He can kill Rotom though. So, the Stone Edge miss was very unfortunate. I don't know, he said that Aerial Ace would have killed. I didn't calc it. I wrote down that I can 2-hit KO it. But, yeah, I didn't know. So he's going for the Focus Blast. I know that it's not that great, because I need to hit it and stuff, but I'm going for it and I want to see how much it does, so that I see what set this is. I wrote down that Aerodactyl can 2-hit KO Ursaring, so if Aerial Ace would have killed that would have been unfortunate. Probably shouldn't have gone for the Stone Edge or gone for like another substitute, to be sure. So, wow, that's some huge damage. And now I'm going for the Muddy Water, all the way. So, Gudra did probably everything that it had to at this point. No fucking way. Oh my god. I'm going out into Zeke. A Flash Cannon does nothing to me. And then I'm going for a Psychic. Because it takes this thing out and it hits everything else. That's unfortunate. Man, that is not good. The misses though. Yeah, but that happens when you run moves that can miss. I knew that from the beginning that that Stone Edge, and luckily I had the Focus Blast. So Water Boy Luke comes in. What does he do here? I don't know, but I will switch out. Will-O-Wisp. Wow. The predictions are real. So Draco, just going for the Draco right here. Wow. Light Screen though. That's good. But I don't see him. Oh, okay, so here's the Hex back. I don't see him beating a Lowy. Maybe he has like Pain Split? If he has, that could be some really stally shit right here. So he shot Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch, and Light Screen. So I don't know what his last move is. Aloy putting in the work. I was not sure if I should pick Credilli, but that was a wise decision to do it. It put in work in 2 battles right now, so that's really great. Yeah, and it actually gets another kill. And I'm killing it with a Giga Drain. Right here. Yes, Aloy is so strong. That's great. Aloy killed the Dugtrio, the Rotom Wash, and the Doublade. Gudra killed the Ninetales, and it also it didn't kill the Heatran. What did kill the Ursaring though? I'm wondering at the moment. There's the Ursaring. I killed it with Victini. So Victini actually killed two things as well. Didn't even think that. So I was a bit scared that Scarf would be locking me in and that wouldn't be great, but it actually worked out. Aloy put in the work here. I'm so glad that I didn't sacrifice this to the Ursaring, because if he would have gone for close combat and killed me, that would have been so bad. Tentacruel, as I saw, he didn't bring the Smeargle and stuff. I could handle everything else with some other mons. Didn't need the knockoff on Doublade that much. And so that was a pretty good battle. And Gudra, once again, is really working. Like I did a list before on what mons I wanted to pick, and Gudra and Cordelia, I had them on the list, but they were like pretty low in my priority, and I thought, why wouldn't I pick them? I wanted to have Grass Stab. I had Gorgeist last season, but I think I brought it like 2 times, and it did in both games. It didn't even get to play. So I wanted to get Credilli because of reliable recovery, rocks and stuff, and the Grass Stab, and this worked right here. I'm very glad this went so well. GG to Rohan, this was a great battle. This could have gone either way. And yeah, I'll see you in my next battle. I hope you liked it. So stay tuned for that. Bye.